decline of TPP. That may or may not be true, but on the bright side, the odds of getting a token are higher than ever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, we have a normal match with switching on.
Alright, on the blue side we have Beldum, Dugtrio, and Magikarp.
On red, we have Turtwig, Glalie, and Gallade.
Hey, didn't we just see one of them? I think Gallade's a return visitor.
Yeah, we had Gallade recently. This is a different set though. The other one had Psycho Cut, this one has Confusion. It's a special Gallade, not a physical one. And it has Draco Plate to boost HP Dragon.
It's a special Gallade, that's what his mom always told him, he's special. Alright.
HP Dragon 63 is pretty strong for an HP Dragon.
Yeah, HP Dragon's gonna hit everything on that side neutrally, I think. But I also want to point out that Beldum is a big man-boy Beldum with a choice band.
That's impressive.
Yes, it does have a pretty smoking-smelling choice band U-turn set, but who knows?
I think they chose HP Dragon 63 to boost it to around 75 power after factoring in the Draco Plate. So it's about an equivalent option with Confusion, which has the same power after factoring in Stab.
And they think about this a lot.
It's funny that they call it a special Gallade when its attack is like 50% higher than its special attack, even after they probably tweaked the natures and the EVs and IVs.
Well, they probably left it at that high because this Gallade does have Mimic, so if it mimics a physical move, it would do a lot of damage. So it's that physical attack set's pretty high in there, so people can troll around with some Mimic tech.
Yeah, all the Pokemon are hacked in. I think they were injected into the game.
Yeah, this Twitch Plays Pokemon Battle Revolution is not Battle Revolution anymore, it's its own monster.
I don't think it could learn Zen Head but Fire Punch or U-turn naturally, but it would have Iron Head.
Iron Head to breeding anyways.
Oh, actually I can learn Zen Headbutt still, just not Fire Punch or U-turn.
I also want to point out that this Magikarp has a Focus Sash.
This is a funny Magikarp.
Yeah, it is Thunder and a Hydro Pump. With Compound Eyes, those are going to be some pretty accurate, ridiculous moves.
That doesn't help it too much against the Turtwig though. Neither Hydro Pump or Thunder are very effective against it, and that could give Turtwig the time to set up a Sword Stance.
They also have the option of switching to that Beldum for that Fire Punch.
You know, the thing that's interesting is that Magikarp is 259 speed. Turtwig, if it drops below 25%, it'll activate the Salad Berry, which gives it a 50% speed boost, but this will bring it to 258. So even after the Salad Berry boost, it'll be still 1 speed slower than Magikarp.
Alright, Magikarp straight away goes for that Thunder, not for being very effective on Turtwig, maybe trying to paralyze it.
Okay, they go for Seed Bomb, killing Magikarp right... Oh no, yeah, Focus Sash.
Yeah, I guess your Magikarp getting fainted is a bit better than Poochyena stealing your Magikarp.
I'm wondering why they didn't set up a Sword Stance, but maybe it's because Sword Stance wouldn't matter against Beldum, and maybe the Seed Bomb is still strong enough to kill Dugtrio, and they want to make sure that it has enough HP to survive Aerial Ace.
Alright, also, the person who asked for the announcement, I'm not gonna try to read your name, but for certain hours during PBR, you are gonna get live commentary from actual human beings. However, when that's not going on, you'll still have everyone's favorite PR chase.
That's interesting. I wonder why they went for Earthquake instead of Aerial Ace there. Looks like Seed Bomb just finished Dugtrio off with 1 hit. Maybe an input error?
Yeah, there might have been an input error, or they might be trying to think of like trying to predict the switch or something. But I don't see why they wouldn't go for Aerial Ace regardless. And out comes Beldum, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, I was thinking that Sword Stance might have helped against Beldum, not against Dugtrio. I figured they would kill Dugtrio in 1 hit. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much because Beldum's capable of killing Turtwig pretty easily anyway.
Alright, I'm not quite sure why people have done this. But I do want to point out that this Beldum is chosen Andy, so it's going to be stuck in U-turn for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Well, that's not, yeah, I probably would have walked into Zen Headbutt.
I personally would have probably either done Zen Headbutt or Fire Punch. But probably Zen Headbutt just because it has that nice spicy flinch chance.
I mean, Fire Punch is good for Glalie, but not as good for Gallade. I didn't realize how similar those names were, and they're on the same team too, Glalie and Gallade.
Well, thankfully, we're probably only going to have to talk about Glalie, because I don't think it's even going to get as far as Gallade.
Well, unfortunately, the better is either stalling or does not realize that U-turn is locked in. Oh, frozen solid, as if Blue was not far enough behind already.
Hey, this is probably, I think, one of my first times seeing this freeze animation. Speedrun Pokemon, and I've seen a fair share of freeze animations.
Well, thought out pretty quickly.
That is the latest freeze animation I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, it's almost an inanimate object as it is. Well, I guess it just proved me wrong with that animation it just did. That was pretty mobile.
Alright, it's time for the blue better to try to select Future. And it looks like Glalie's gonna honor.
Honor confirmed.
Nice work, Red Team. Nice honor. Do your duty for Poochyena.
Red Team is honorable and victorious.
For sure. That's my favorite combo. Alright. Nice honor kill for Red Team. Red Team getting a pretty decent 62% payout. That's 62 Poké for every 100 Poké put in.
I wonder if the match would have changed if Dugtrio used Aerial Ace instead of Earthquake, but I think Turtwig would have been bulky enough to survive anyway.
And even if it did kill, Glalie would have just popped off with an Ice Beam. I don't think there was much that Blue could do this whole match.
Yeah, because of the choice restriction on Beldum especially. If it could use Iron Head on Glalie and then Zen Headbutt on Gallade, it might have had a slightly better chance, considering a special Gallade is still not very special in terms of its offensive capabilities. Oh, good night, Anon.
Good night. Alright, side game time. Get those inputs in. You only have 10 more seconds to do so. Quick, quick, quick.
It's nice that we're getting some more mods now to cut, since we had some community mods before, but then they became not as active for the most part. They're kind of like filling in the gap of coverage.
Hey man, that's pretty cool. Alright, and it looks like we're gonna have a match that might not be a normal match. And this is a letdown match.
Also, huge Harp, congratulations on your promotion from small musical instruments to large ones.
Alright, well cool. For those who don't know, letdown matches means that each Pokemon has one move replaced with Splash, which is going to be their A inputs for blue and their D inputs for red. And on the blue corner we have Baltoy, Lunatone, and Chansey.
On the red we have Wailord, Poochyena, and Voltorb. Unfortunately for Voltorb, it got its Thunder replaced with Splash, so its best move is now, that doesn't kill itself, is now HP Water. Unfortunate. And Baltoy lost probably Earth Power or something like that. Or Psychic, I don't know. Probably would have been a powerful move because Baltoy being lower on the base stat total would have been compensated with a strong move there. Wow. All of Blue Team lost their best move, their top move to Splash. That is a real letdown.
For sure. I also want to point out, this is probably pretty unfortunate for the Serene Grace Chansey set. Because it has the classic Serene Grace Charge Beam setup move, and it has Mud Bomb. But neither of those moves are pretty strong. What's usually in that A slot is something that hits hard with a small chance, so it can be super good.
Yeah, without Thunder being erased and Blue Team losing all of its splash moves, this battle could have been a lot different.
Although I do want to point out something neat, this Baltoy does have Grass Knot, which is going to be pretty good against this Wailord. But I saw a math post on somewhere, I don't remember where, and they actually calculated the density of Wailord. And did you know Wailord is less dense than air?
Yeah, they tend to underestimate the weight that Pokemon would be for the size they are.
Well, this one might have been slightly... It's the whale blimp Pokemon? So it might be a reference to blimps, Wailord's big size and the fact that it can float and, well, trip through air, I guess? Might be something a bit of a little weird homage to, blimps. Who knows?
Yeah, there's lots of Pokemon that can float in PBR, though.
For sure. Also,
because,
what I like about...
yeah, they don't want to draw water or whatever, and be kind of inconvenient and complicated.
Wailord is probably one of my favorite Pokemon to see in all of PBR, because in PBR the sizes are accurate, so you're going to see something funny considering Baltoy's like, what, a foot tall?
Yeah, it's pretty short. I guess it losing Earth Power doesn't really hurt it right now because it can do Calm Mind.
Calm Mind, Grass Knot.
But I don't think Wailord is as heavy as it would appear for its weight.
Yeah, I'm looking for a pan shot, and never mind. Let's switch out. Looks like Poochyena's the choice, as Baltoy goes for a Calm of Mind.
To raise its special attack and special defense by 50%, that won't really matter against Poochyena though. There's gonna be some interesting mind games here because Sucker Punch does the most damage, but it only works when it's going for an attack. But I guess they just decide to go for return. Grass Knot's gonna not do a lot of damage because Poochyena isn't very heavy.
It's like trying to shove a baby. It's not gonna do much. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, I guess there goes the Sucker Punch, which should finish it off, judging from the damage of return earlier.
Alright, the real meme here would have been to splash on that Sucker Punch.
It doesn't look very good for Blue Team right now because Chansey's weak against physical attacks, but it doesn't have much to kill Poochyena very well. Both of them do have Charge Beam for Wailord at least.
Alright, but I'm also expecting to see at least one splash this battle, and if I don't see it, I'm gonna be upset.
Be a real letdown. There's no splash.
Alright,
well,
I'm doing a pretty good amount of damage.
That did a little less than I thought it would do, especially since it was a max power return, but I guess Poochyena's attack just isn't high enough.
Alright, Sucker Punch calling out what's happening with Chansey here.
Well, they're in a tough situation now. Unless they use some splash mind games. Oh, looks like the top better is on B right now, which will be either splash or explosion.
Oh boy, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be splash? Are we about to see a splash in Wailord?
Well,
see, I think splash on Wailord would actually do a decent amount of damage because it's
maybe they're listening to you because you said you wanted to see at least one splash, or maybe they're throwing. Who knows? I think I would go for a Charge Beam here, but oh, the Mud Bomb did lower accuracy, which is pretty good.
Let's go. Thank you. If it was going to be any Pokemon, it'd be nice to see Wailord splash again. It's just so big, it like almost goes to like the skyline, and that's really hysterical.
I guess they figured that they were in a winning position right now, so they could just disrespect by going for one splash before waterfalling the remaining two.
Alright, also this Mud Bomb accuracy drop's not actually meaning anything, as Waterfall hits and annihilates Chansey. Also, I want to totally point out, like, next time it pans over to Wailord, look at how big Chansey is compared to Wailord. They do sizes accurately in this game, it's kind of hysterical. Alright, now it looks like this Lunatone's gonna go with the Ice Beam.
Ice Beam.
Ooh, a critical hit.
It was a crit, but I mean, it's not the best they could have done, probably. I would have gone for Charge Beam.
Look at how small the trainer is behind Wailord.
Oh, it looks like the -2 accuracy might actually matter.
Ooh.
If they miss a few times, this might make a difference. Okay. I think they can survive one. If it doesn't hit at all, though, well, that still might be it, because Voltorb does have HP Water 70, which is super effective against Lunatone. Yeah, and Voltorb will be faster, you can kill from this range if they switch to it in time.
They could also totally Honor. Oh, I think they're going for Honor.
Oh, they're just gonna go for Explosion?
I think they're going for Honor. I love this red team.
The disrespect. They first go for the Splash, and then they go for the Explosion as well.
Alright. If I see something besides Explosion, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Voltorb. Just in time. I wasn't sure if it would go through or not, but it looks like they got on it just in time, like with like half a second to spare. Red team has won their second game in recent times with an honorable explosion. Or was it self-destruct last time? I forget.
It's so Kapow Honor.
Kapow Honor, red team. This hour is on a roll.
Yeah. Calling McDonald's because I've loved these past two matches. Red wins with a kind of mediocre payout, but hey, money's still money. 29 for every 100. Alright, depending on how long side game takes and how long this takes, it looks like we're probably going to have one more match, which we will be sticking around for. But for now, it's time for side game. Get those bets in.
Where are we headed right now?
Why not we're on Route 13, because that's what popped up last time.
Oh really? That's cool.
I think it was Route 13, correct me if I'm wrong.
You know, it's funny that when I ask a question like where are we headed and everyone's in